I would ask you the next question. Well, anyway, and I know the answer that nobody knows. Nobody knows, right? I mean, this is just basically going to take it week by week, or the way that we're looking at these standings is the way that this is going to wind up. Is it possible that if everything is somehow mitigated, because this can't be completely contained until there's a vaccine? Is it possible that the start of next year is delayed and this year gets finished after a few months hiatus? I mean, what's the concept that's being discussed right now?
This idea that the NBA would, resume whenever, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks from now, whenever it is, and reschedule all the lost games, play a complete 82-game season, start the playoffs, go in through the summer. I think of all the things I've heard seems the least likely to me, because now you're pushing back the draft, free agency, pushing back or wiping out summer league. You're probably eliminating the possibility of NBA players playing in Tokyo, if there even is an Olympics in Tokyo. And more than any of that, or at least as important, if the season doesn't end, if the finals don't end until sometime in August, I'm not sure the players' union is going to go for that when you got to turn around and have guys then report again a month later. That does not make much sense to me. The thing that makes the most sense to me and to people I was texting with last night around the league, and granted, none of these people are in a position to make the policy decision, and it will be made above their pay grade. But I was checking in with just smart people I know around the league. Like, what seems like the most likely scenario here? And everyone's kind of guessing. But the most likely and sensible scenario seems to be you shut down for however many weeks this is going to be, 2, 3, even 4 weeks. You wipe out what's left of the regular season schedule. You freeze the standings where they were last night. You play the playoffs based on those standings. And you pick up with, a month from now when the playoffs would normally be starting anyway. And then you're not having to rebook arena nights or reshuffle or do anything else, and you're not playing into the summer. You're staying on your normal calendar, and everything else is intact. That seems to me to be the cleanest way to do it, but it's easy for me to say I'm not the one who's giving up 20, 25% of the season revenues by wiping out the rest of those games.